It was a long trip back here, so I had a lot of time to think about what happened in your match. I feel like I let you down.
You think? You straight up blew it! We've been over this 100 times. What's your job when you're out there in my corner?
Do whatever it takes to make sure you win.
Yeah. And instead, you failed to warn me that Jimmy had recovered. And then, you did nothing while he hit me with my belt. You cost me the match, and my United States title.
I'm sorry.
You're lucky you have a chance to make up for it. Aldous has booked us against the Usos in a steel cage match at Saturday night's main event. This is your opportunity to prove your worth.
I'll be ready.
Good. Because depending on how things go in this match, a lot could change. One way or the other.
What can we expect here, guys? Chaos? Turmoil? Bloodshed?
All of the above and more, Michael. These four can't stand each other, and now they have no option but to fight to a finish.
All I know is this match will change these four men forever. You can guarantee that.
Tossed by the neck.
Stone cold with a clothesline. Nothing fancy there, but he was definitely effective. Bam! Super kick.
This is too far. Just speaks to the animosity at play here, I guess. Willing to fight like an animal. Fists are flying in this brutal steel cage match as these four men settle their differences once and for all. You fire a shot like that to completely immobilize your opponent. Sharp elbow. And a stop to the gut.
So connecting. What a landing.
Into the cage with Fury. Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Damaging the midsection.
And the Usos' confidence got a bit shaken there. What a way to get out of that one.
Great ducking and dodging that.
Boom! Boom! Connected with the axe hand.
Oh, just deadlifting their opponent and tossing them from the heavens.
He lands hard.
Jimmy's looking helpless to every attack.
Jimmy's getting it spot.
Fireball to the face! Are you kidding me? What kind of sick, demented human being would throw a fireball at someone's face? Where to go?
Oh, knee right to the gut. Repeated elbows dropped on that knee.
Just going all out with every blow. Kicking out the gut. He has to be in a world of hurt here.
And this is what we're talking about when we say a cage match is punishing. The cage doesn't care about leaving those battles won. And that's what we're seeing right here. Oh, gotta keep your balance, man. Trying to scale that cage wall.
Jimmy saw it coming. And there he goes, climbing up the cage wall. He's getting even closer to making an escape.
Obviously drained from the climb, but he's got to power through.
He's tossed down to the mat.
Might have pulled something on that landing. Climbed over the top of the cage. He knows he's got this in the bag.
Now making the climb back down to earth to claim the victory.
Oh my God!
He's able to reverse it.
That split him open, and he's becoming a crimson mess now.
Oh, he fights Jay back.
Nice clothesline.
Elbow! Counters! And you know what's next, guys? Driver! Spiked him.
Jay is in the worst way now.
And starting to climb up the side of the cage.
Jimmy with the
Some splash. Jimmy with a game ender. Look at Flores getting the crowd involved.
From the second rope.
And reversed into a power slam.
He connects with a counter.
Rapid fire Samoan drop.
He's calling for the cage door here. He's looking to gain the higher ground on the wall of the cage here.
From the top. Oof, nobody home. Goes into the corner.
Jimmy gets intercepted. Manages to reverse it. And for a power slam, turning it into a power slam.
Power down hard.
brutal blow right there, dog.
A lot of damage taken on by Jey Uso. I'm not sure how this will pan out.
Surely a grim-looking future if things don't turn around here. Calling for the referee to open the door. He thinks this is it.
Oh! Jey Uso with a big punch. Now he's yeeting along.
And another big right hand. There is reason for him to fear what is coming next.
Gotta be sure-footed climbing that cage.
Denied with an elbow.
Makes it to the top. And now just needs to find a way down. And all he has to do is finish getting. He's trying again.
And Flores is turning to the crowd for assurance.
Does that finish Jimmy for good?
Bionic elbow. And route, here we go. Down.
And for main event Jey Uso, this is as much about a mental advantage as a physical one. Looking helpless right now.
Went right for the shoulder.
Here we go. Heads up the cage.
Determined to make it up the cage, balance and a tight grip are key.
He finally made it to the top of the steel cage. Victory could be close at hand, but first he's got to get himself over the top of the cage.
He's so close, he can taste it just a little further.
Here are your winners, the Archetype Ball and Hector Flores.
The former Archetype and Hector Flores have escaped with a victory.
Of course, I know you're not the cordial type these days, but you still haven't told me if you like the gift I sent you.
I've been putting it to good use. Just ask Shinsuke and Rikishi.
Nonetheless, I've been meaning to thank you.
Thank me? For what?
You did an excellent job warming up the crowd for my client's main event title defense later tonight. But more generally speaking, I wanted to thank you for everything that you've done since the Raw after Mania. When you weren't sulking away in your gym fighting nobodies, you wasted precious time going around the world searching for something that was never there. In the meantime, my client, Bron Breakker, was growing stronger, successfully defending his championship against every top competitor WWE has to offer. So I thank you, not for anything you've done, but for what you haven't done. See, when you turned down my services, that was the best thing that ever happened to me. If we had worked together, you would have dragged me down with you into your world of failure and depravity, just like you have with your sycophant, Hector Flores. Yeah, don't think I haven't noticed what you've done to him. So that's it. 2 simple words from preventing a downward professional spiral that I may have never recovered from. Thank you.
I have 2 words for you, Paul. Bronze finished. When I get back to Raw, your client will be no match for what I've become. I will take his title, bury him with that shovel, and you will be left with nothing. And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
I gotta say, these conversations are getting more and more difficult.
No one's forcing you to talk to me.
No, but I feel an obligation to say something. To make sure you're okay. Look, I'm not here to say I told you so, but since we last spoke, you've lost your title. That was a direct consequence of you taking things too far.
Let me guess. But it's not too late to change.
It's not. And if you decide to make that change, I'll be waiting to support you the entire way. You have my word.
You can keep it.
I told you I'd be ready. That was a hell of a win we just pulled off.
We? Let's not get carried away. I did most of the work out there.
Still, I think we might be onto something. I've heard that we're next in line for a shot at the tag titles.
I'm focused on the WWE Championship.
Why not both? Imagine having a title belt on each shoulder. That is, if you're on board.
Actually, I'm not on board, Hector.
Okay. We can put off the tag title match.
Stop saying we. I'm not on board with going after the tag titles because I'm not on board with you. I am sick and tired of carrying you around everywhere I go like some kind of parasite, sucking every ounce of success out of my veins. Do you think I forgot that you cost me my United States title? With where I'm headed, I can't afford to have you hold me back anymore.
I was the only one who stuck around at your wrestling school. I dealt the deciding blow that set us on this path. Then I helped you terrorize SmackDown. I sold my soul for you. I thought that meant something.
That's the difference between you and I, Hector. You think I know. And I know I am done with you.
Yeah? Well, I know you'll pay for this someday. Karma's coming.
We'll see. In the meantime, I'm gonna do what I came back for, and that's win the WWE Championship. Without you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest WWE champion of the 21st century.
That's right. And I will be champion again now that I've broken every branch of the Bloodline family tree. Not to mention dropping that deadweight Hector Flores. You guys pay the electric bill, Saxton? Anyway, I'm not talking about Hector ever again. He's the past. And what I want to talk about is the future. Me beating Braun Breaker for the... What the...
We're here. You've damned yourself, turning your back on the light. Now, the darkness is coming.
We're gonna wrap things up.